Now we're going to look at parabolas, basic sort of parabolas here. So the first ones we're going to look at is the function f of x equals x squared minus 4. Well, you have to know when x is squared that it's a parabola, but what is the shape of this parabola? Well, if there's a positive number and there's a 1 in front of there, that means it's a happy parabola and it's concave up like this. So that's the shape of it. It's pointing up. What's the y-intercept? Just take 0 and put it in there. It's just minus 4. So the coordinates are 0 and minus 4. What's the x-intercept? That's a little bit harder. We're at x equals 0. Now we could we could factor this, but this one's easier to just add 4. X squared is 4. Take the square root of both sides. Two answers. Positive 2 and minus 2 is your answer there. So that's the deal. Positive 2 and minus 2. Now, that's enough to sketch the graph. You've got your x and your two x-intercepts, 2 and minus 2. You know it's shaped like this. You just put a minus 4 here. It doesn't have to be this perfect computer thing. You label it f, label the x and the y, put a 0 at the origin, and there it is. There's all your marks for sketching x squared minus 4. Let's try minus x squared plus 9. Well, what's the shape? It's negative. That means it's unhappy. What's the y-intercept? Let x equal 0. Y is 9. Do the same thing. Let it equal 0. Add, you get x squared is 9. X is plus or minus 3. And then we just put it into, we just sketch the graph. There's your x-intercepts. There's the turning point up there at 0 and 9. There's 0. The axis of symmetry is the y-axis for these ones. These are actually from grade 10, but you still have to know how they work. And you label it G. There's your first two basic parabolas all done.